if a woman does project herself in this manner, a real life woman, not entertainer, on the street, regular. Nah, she ain't walking around thonged out, but she got some shit on that every dude is looking at. Is she asking to be harassed?
I know a lot of women is going to be mad at my answer, but I'm going to say yes. I'm sorry. I know the type of shape that I have. I know my figure. So I'm not about to step out on the street wearing half something, and then get mad when a dude try to come talk to me and approach me. Like, I knew what I put on this morning. I knew what it would do. I'm not stupid. So, like, when women say, oh, I didn't ask to be harassed. No, you didn't. I know you didn't ask, and that doesn't make it right for a dude to just approach you. But I'm sorry. You don't wear clothes like that when you don't want attention.
Thank you. I agree. I totally agree. I mean, you know, I'm agreeing because, one, I'm not going to grab you up anyway. You know what I'm saying? If I was a dude that was out here that was looking to molest you and grab you up, I wouldn't agree with what you say. I would say no. I wouldn't, but I agree because I'm like, you're right. You know, she's asking for it. The dude that's going to actually do something, he like, nah, she not asking for it. He want her to come outside like that. Me,
no,
I'm like,
I do feel like that when a woman wears provocative clothing or she's being extra promiscuous, I feel like
so she's sending a message. You're saying,
yeah, there is a message, but that doesn't mean that everybody should have a right to just pick up that message. So, you know what I mean? If a girl, let me tell you, if a girl goes to a club, right, and she's wearing this super tight, super short, see-through dress and 6-inch heels, right? So she went there looking good. You know what she's looking for. People don't go to club dressed like that unless you're trying to leave with somebody. That doesn't mean a dude could just walk up to her and feel like he has a right to her.
Right.
I'm not saying that. What I disagree with that women do is like, I can dress to make myself feel beautiful and go out and not be approached by men, and any man who approaches me is in the wrong. Yes, you can feel good. I like to look good too.
Right.
But you can't be dumb. You can't just all of a sudden act like men all of a sudden don't have blood coursing through them. You can't act like they don't just think with their brains. Like, you can't all of a sudden act like that stuff is not reality. A man is still going to be a man. He's still going to like what he likes. So no matter what you think a man should or shouldn't be allowed to do, does not necessarily mean that's what they're going to do.
That's why as men, and we spoke about this in previous podcasts, men, we got to flip the tables a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems as though that women feel like that's all they have to do to get our attention. You know what I mean? We got to flip it. Because if we flip that situation right there, then the whole representation outlook is flipped. You understand? I'm gonna explain. Check it out. When I was in college, it was this girl that was she was in my class, right? Mm-hmm. No red bone joint. She was all right, you know what I mean? Talked a lot and shit, whatever. All the dudes wanted her. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I seen that as a dude. So I said, okay, since I see that, I'm gonna give her the exact opposite. I have to, because I don't want to fall into that bubble. Right. You know, that bubble that we talk about. I ain't want to fall into that.
Pop that bubble.
Right. And I mean, like I said, I have my wife, she was my girlfriend anyway, so I wasn't going to do nothing anyway, but I wasn't even going to give her an inkling. So when this girl noticed that I wasn't falling into that bubble, she made it her business to try to not pursue me, but be noticed by me. You understand? Mm-hmm. I be in the gym working out, boom, 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 and working out. She come over, hey, Q, what's up? Hey, what's going on? And I go back to working out. She stepped right here in front of my face. Like, basically, you don't see this? And I'm like, nah, get out of here.
No, I don't.
You feel what I'm saying? So as a man, I hope the young dudes is listening to this after they read Motivational Motives that they can purchase on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, we got to flip it. Like she said, I'm a dude. I'm a man. I like what I like. No doubt. You know what I mean? But we got to take the power away. Like, yo, fam, just because she got this provocative outfit on, and we got to think 10 steps ahead of her and say, you know what? She might be the one with that monster. The monster is HIV and any other sexually transmitted disease. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying because she got some tight on, she does have it. I'm saying she could be the one with it. Why? Right. Because she's making herself more accessible to men. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta flip it and be like, yo, no. The eyes can be deceiving a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So on a real sound old and cliche, but I am old and cliche. We gotta start looking into women's in the heart. Because you know what we do? We get into them because of their bodies and how they dressing and she thick, da. And then we get her to the crib and she's a clown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a clown, but she don't even treat her own babies right. She don't treat her mama right. And she damn sure don't treat herself right.
Right.
The type of woman you want to be with? Hell no.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why like apps like Tinder and stuff are so popular, because nobody's looking for a relationship anymore. Everybody just wants to smash. So they don't care about the heart. That's why
when you're young, it's like that. But but it's crazy. It's like the 20, like we gotta flip that in their 20s. It's like, don't wait till you 30 something to be like, oh damn, I wish, you know what I mean? Like we all do. We get it at men. I'm saying men, men don't really start to grow up. For young women out here, I'm gonna speak to y'all right now. You know what I mean? Men don't really start growing up until they're about 28, 29, 18 through 27. He's 16. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care how educated he is, how he look. In his mind, I'm just gonna say the vast majority. You might find a few dudes that are much more mature and much more driven, you know what I'm saying, than most. But the majority of the men on the strip, they are still young dudes, and this is how they're getting down. So my thing is, we need to start teaching them when they're young that, yo, this ain't the move, papa. You know what I mean? For real. If she don't got it together here, I don't care what she got here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't matter. She got to have it together here at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like the great Judge Judy said, what she said, beauty fails, dumb is forever.
Ironically, though, Judy got a booty, though.
Who?
Judge Judy. You never see her stand up. Why she got that much cake?
Nah, I'm into my darker melanated women. I'm sorry, I never looked at that.
I know. But that
don't get me wrong. If she got low, you know what I mean, Judy, if you listening, you know what I mean. I'm here. I don't know what I can do for you. Maybe I can come clean the house. I don't know. I'm here. You got paper, man.
What?
I never paid attention to her like that. Because you know why? Because I'm paying attention to her mind. You did?
Yeah, it's because she was sitting down. I'm sorry. If she was standing up, no, you wouldn't.
No. For a split second. But you know what? I'm speaking from a 43-year-old man's perspective. No doubt.
You have the experience.
33, I'm on it. I'm like, oh, that's crazy right there. For now, I'm looking like, no. You know what I mean? My first question is, what's the last book you read, Ma? If you say you ain't read a book in 15 years, I'm deading you. Period.
The Shining by Stephen King.
Huh?
The Shining by Stephen King.
You know what? I don't know. She might try to kill me. I don't know. What did you get out of that book? I'm sorry.
And my sister bought it for me for my birthday because Stephen King is my favorite author. So you go somewhere.
But that's what I'm talking about. These are the questions we need to start. This is the representation we need to start looking for in what type of books are you reading? You know what I mean? What's your interest? You know what I'm saying? What's your career intentions? You know what I mean? You know what? How was your childhood? Things of that nature. That's a very pivotal question. That's involved in this representation we're talking about. Because a lot of these what's the word I want to use? Is because not a lot of these character defects. Let's say that are trauma. It's trauma that is repressed from childhood. Most strippers, I'm just saying, most women that are provocative and very promiscuous have been molested. Okay. Straight up and down. Most women that are very extremely promiscuous and self-sex or their bodies have been molested. I'm not saying there's a direct correlation with it, but it just so happened. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say, it kind of started with the dude, kind of. Just like how we said that, look at Jay, he brought out, look at Biggie, he brought out Kim. It kind of, and the dudes that run the labels, that a lot of shit. It kind of started with the dude, and You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like we like nah, mind that cool and all of that. Like the bathroom analogy we use. Come out the bathroom, she butt naked. Yo, ma, I'm good. You know, I'm out of here for real. I have that monster for real.
Right. But going back to the women in hip hop though, we were talking about how like women, you know, go to the club wearing skimpy outfits or whatever, and then get offended if a dude try to approach her or something like that. Do you think like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion get offended if a dude approach her on some sexual stuff? Do they have a right to get offended?
That along with it. Now if it got that bag along, I mean, now they probably do because they on. But back in the day before they started getting that guap, if it had that bag along with it, they was cool with it. Which is, I mean, it's each own, and you know, that was their priority. And some women feel like that's their only skill, which is sad.
Oh, but I do feel like, wait a minute now. I do feel like if there are some strippers, right? Some strippers who are stripping because they can dance and they can use that to make money.
Nothing wrong with that.
Then they should get offended. They're not out there. They're not out there for the dudes. They're out there to get that money. So those women should feel offended when, you know, being approached.
Really? I mean, because it's kind of like, because I mean, if the patron is paying you, right? See, I'm talking from my perspective. If the patron is paying you, why would you get mad? Because don't you want to be approached so you can get more money?
Not necessarily the patron. Let's say she's walking home from work.
The stripper?
Yeah.
If she walking home from work, she ain't doing too well. But go ahead. For real. She need to step her game up or get up in another line of work. Feel me? Hello? It's a fact.
Sorry.
She need to step her game up or get.
That's true. Okay. Wow. Yes. Okay.
She don't got no Uber money.
Done. Never. My point is moot. I'm done. I don't know what to say. Fine. Stripper, do your thing.
Yo, all right. So so on that note, I think we really unraveled the situation. I don't because you're never gonna get a definite answer. We don't know one, but I do know that our outlook on thyself has to change, and it has to. This has to start in our early years. It can't wait till you're 35 and 40 when you done had 5 babies and 4 baby fathers, or you the dude that been locked up for 25 years. No. Let's save you the agony and save you the misery, man. You know what I mean? So basically, young people, if you don't have the parents at home that can articulate their feelings effectively, you have to seek a mentor, okay, of some sort.
And they are not the women in hip hop. You know what? I do have to say, I'm sorry, I know we're wrapping up, but I do have to say that, especially like Cardi and Nicki, I'm not really sure what Meg is doing, but they definitely sell sex for money or whatever. But then they do big things after that. You know what I mean? Like, opening up, running businesses, opening up stores. Yeah. Like they do big things after that.
Robin Hood, that's what they are.
Yes.
Robin Hoods.
Okay, that's right.
You know what I mean? And so basically, if you get in that bag, at least you giving it back to
right. But what kills me is that those things that's not what we hear about. We don't hear. I'm sure Nicki has several businesses she's running. We don't know about any of them.
It never will.
Is that she got a bunch of work done. She was a stripper. She's half naked on this song. She was with this dude. She was with that dude. Sex sells, right? But we don't hear about the good stuff that she does. So for children or young teens who are impressionable, they don't hear that stuff
at all.
It's like that goes into the whole issue with representation of women in hip hop. It's like, okay, we are a sex symbol, and that's it. That's where it stops.
Shouldn't be.
If you aren't a sex symbol, then nobody's really listening to you nowadays. I mean,
that's crazy. And
like, how many women can you count? Like, we can count countless female artists who were sex symbols who did good, right? Who are doing good and are making money. But we can count on one hand the number of popular female rappers who aren't selling sex, but just lyrics.
It's crazy, man. Like I said, I mean, you know, I really feel like it starts in childhood. A lot of our Black people, you know what I mean, and Latina people have come from troubled lives, man. Trauma. You know, we come from, and we don't believe in therapy, which we've spoken about in other episodes. We don't take kindly to education. And when I say education, I don't mean going to college. I mean reading a damn book. If you don't understand a word, Googling the word. That's education. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
You know, and basically knowing that we don't have to work for no one, we got it within ourselves to create our own business and our own dream. You know what I'm saying? Most of us, you know what I mean, come from that type of lifestyle upbringing. So it makes it easy for us to come out here and act damn fool. So we got to flip it, man. And that's what this podcast, this is what our objective in the podcast is. You know what I mean? Right. Let's flip this narrative, you know what I mean, when the kids are still young. So by the time they're 18, 20, 25, they don't got these problems and issues. You know what I mean? So we want y'all to subscribe. Please, we want y'all to like. We want y'all to click the notification bell so you know you can get informed every time we go on. You know what I'm saying? And leave your comments. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like.
List your top
rappers are. Let us know who your all-time rappers are.
Five. Because we struggle with 5. I want to see somebody do 5.
For you? 5.
Oh, yeah, 5? I want to see our subscribers give us the 5 top female rappers of all time, because we struggle with 5.
I know 4 of my 5 better be 4 of y'all 5. If y'all don't, y'all ain't real hip hop head.
Don't listen to that. Do you?
Do you? All right, okay. Do you? You know what I mean? Let us know. All right, baby. Or as always, your boy Quan John, Portia Mystique, Motivational Motives, 100.